Good morning students, let's begin our study session with chapter number 13, Direction and Maps. The following picture shows four main directions, that is east, west, north, south. Students, you have to fill this table, okay, by observing the above map. It's very easy. Yes, the direction between north and east is northeast. The direction between southeast is southeast. The direction between south and west is southwest. And the direction between north and west is northwest. Okay? Okay. So, above picture are in the given direction, that is the clock is in north, mountain is in northwest, tree is in west direction, well is in southwest, house is in south, lake is in east, fort is in northeast direction, and the street lamp is to the southeast. So students, you can see here mountain is between north and west direction. So that is why it comes under northwest direction. Well, it is between south and west. So it comes under southwest direction. Street lamp is between south and east direction. So direction over here is southeast direction. What about fort? Yes, it is between north and east direction. That is why it comes in direction northeast. Many things lies between two main directions. To determine the direction in which they lie, we use subdirection. So the following picture show the directions and subdirection. Directions are always parallel to the ground. That is why a map must always be aligned to the local direction. This makes it easier for us to understand the map and the region. So students, let's revise. What have you studied till now? We have studied the four main directions. Which are those? East, west, north and south. Direction and subdirection have been determined by man on the basis of rising and setting of the sun. The direction that lies between every two adjacent main direction are subdirection. Which are the subdirection? Southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest. So students, so far we have studied this much. Now let's go for map. Students, you can see here the direction shown over here. Yes, it helps us to locate place on the map of Maharashtra. So this is the Maharashtra state map, and we have different regions on it, and if you want to locate those regions on the map, we should know the direction. Okay, now if I say you which is to the west of the Maharashtra state, so immediately you can see where you will be seeing this direction, because it comes under west. So this direction, which are the regions? Palghar, Thane, Raigad, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg, Kolhapur. So these regions come to the west. Correct? If I say which region come to the east, immediately you will come to this part, that is Nanded, Latur, Osmanabad. These regions are located in the to the east direction. So students, we use main direction and subdirection to find out the location or position of a place. We make use of rising and setting of the sun to locate the main direction and subdirection. Students, what is this? This is scale. Okay, it shows that the distance between these two places are measured in kilometers. Yes, these places are not very close, they are very far. So, in order to show the distance, scale have been used. Now, let's see how the scale of the map is done. Places in our surrounding are often located at some distance from one another. These places are also large in size. Maps are comparatively quite small. Therefore, the distance between these two places has been shown in a very limited space on a map. When we draw a picture of houses, mountains and people, we draw them to fit the size of the paper we are drawing on. It is the same while drawing map. While drawing a map, the distance between the two places on the ground has been shown in such a way that it fits the paper. The distance on the map is proportionate to the distance on the ground. Try to understand this with the help of the picture given here. Students, you can see the picture how the man is drawing the picture of this house over here. Yes, measure off from the beginning to the end is 30 meters. And in between this 30 meters, that is, it is very large, right? But if you want to show on the paper, means we have to calculate in centimeters, right? So in this manner, this picture is located on the paper. So students, what have you learned? While drawing a map, huge distance between two places on a ground is shown in such a way that it fits on a small paper. The distance on the map is made appropriate to the distance to the ground. Suppose the distance between Rasika and Reshma's house is 10 km. If the scale used on the map is 1 centimeter or 1 kilometer, then the distance of 1 centimeter is maintained between the two houses on a map. Direction and subdirection have been determined by man on the basis of rising and setting of the sun. Thus, nature can be our guide. So, students, this is a very small lesson and I have completed with this topic. Then, you have to start with our activity time. But, since this topic is very small, I am going to teach one more topic today, that is chapter number 14.